Alright, so I've already made this video once, but the first time I didn't think I was too detailed enough, so I decided to come back and redo the video. This is my 05 Chevy Silverado 1500 four-wheel drive, and this is my trailer. My brother just installed this winch on my trailer, and I'm actually going to make another video in a second of the actual winch. But the winch is there, and in this toolbox, he put a battery with a switch to turn it on, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But the battery's there, and he completely redid all the harness and everything for the trailer. And basically what we wanted was, we wanted my trailer to charge the battery whenever the trailer was plugged into the truck. This is the old adapter that used to plug into my truck, and there was the 4-pin part that I would plug into. So when he changed the harness, he actually switched out, and now my trailer is hooked up with this big 7-pin connector. Well, all the different pins have pins there, all have different jobs, and the center big round one, I believe that's for backup lights, which actually I'm gonna have backup lights installed pretty soon. They're not on here yet, but that's like the last thing to do. But we got backup lights. You've got and actually, look here, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's like a little picture of it. The center one, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit better. All right, the center one is for backup lamps. Top left is for running lamps. Left side is a left-hand stop turn. The bottom left is for it's a negative. Bottom right for electric brakes. Middle right is for right-hand stop and turn, and then at the top right, that one is just for power, constant power. Well, what we wanted was to be able to plug this in here without having to use the adapter, and we wanted to be able to charge the battery whenever I was pulling it or plugged in. Well, the pin, going back to this diagram, the pin that does that is on the top right of this. So looking up in there, it's the one top right. So I have my my test lamp here. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on. All right, right now it's on the top right one, and there's no power. Nothing's lighting up. All right, so basically when this harness is put in, my brother said he works on trucks all the time, and he's had to do different things. So we weren't sure if the wire would have to be hooked up or plugged in, or what exactly would have to happen. So we looked in the manual, trying to find a fuse that runs that part of it, of the harness. So up here under the fuse box, we got all these fuses. And looking on the back of this cover, there's a lot of different things it could have been. Let's see. Man, a minute ago this thing was zoomed in. When I did the other video, zoom worked really well. I don't know if it's because I'm in the shade now or light makes a difference. Anyway, I'll kind of talk about them. There's I'll tell you what they are. There's one here that says trailer B/U. There's another trailer that says park. So there's a bunch on there that have the TRL in the front of them. But looking in the book, I really couldn't find anything. It did say that you could do it, but it didn't say exactly which fuse it was. So what I did was go online. Man, I am so sorry. This is as blurry as it is. Does that make any difference? No. So I went online and I Googled it. And when I Googled it, I found out that the one that runs that constant 12 volt power to the trailer for that top right pin is the one up in the far top row all the way to the left. And you can't read it because my camera's acting up now, but it says stud 1, STUD number 1. Well, if you look at all the fuses, that's this red one way up here in the corner. Now, pulling that one out, you find out that that one is a blank. It's not even a fuse. And it actually says B plus on it. So that's a blank. Now the fuse that goes in its place is this one here. It's a 40 amp maxi fuse. So the 40 amp fuse plugs in. All right, so once you plug 40 amp fuse, once the 40 amp fuse is in its place, that now should send power back to that tab on the harness, which would in turn charge my battery now, because it's going to be giving constant power for the auxiliary or accessories for the trailer. So we didn't have to change any wiring in the truck. Basically just put that fuse in and now that pin works. Like I said, the wiring for the trailer was switched, but to go from the 4 pin blade to the 7 pin, giving us the extra. Now what I'm going to do is once again, and it's kind of hard, I'm going to touch the top right is what I'm touching, and oh, come on, working the camera, working all this isn't really working very well. No, it's just one. Should have done this with my other camera on my head. There we go. Whoops. Alright. Oh, damn. Every time I get it to turn on. Alright. As you can see, it lit up. There we go. The light's lit up because I'm touching the right top plug. So the truck's not on or anything. It's always sending out a charge since we just changed that fuse. So it was on. Hopefully you saw that. So now when I'm plug this in to go down the road, all my lights are going to be on, as I'm driving, but at the same time, power is going to be sent to my battery, giving a little bit of a charge to the battery, so the battery doesn't run dead. Also, if I just wanted to back my truck up to my trailer and plug it in, hopefully I don't forget, but that also should keep my battery charged when I don't need it. I've also been thinking about running a trickle charger to it, to do the same thing, but I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, hopefully that was a little bit helpful. If you're trying to get that top right pin to get power for something else, either for a winch or whatever else you want to hook up in your truck where you have all-time power, or in your trailer. Let me show you one last time. It was in the stud 1 position, which is the top left, which was that red blank. And once I took this blank out of that position where the blue one is and put the 40 back in its place, now it works. I got power to the back. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, rate, comment, good or bad. That doesn't matter to me either way. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. Big Drums Garage.